everyone, welcome back to Wheel Relevant, at the channel where we bring you the latest rides, real-world reviews, and all the details you need before hitting the road. Today, we're taking a deep dive into a bike that's been turning heads and redefining what it means to own a cruiser at the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan S. Whether you're new to the cruiser scene or a seasoned rider looking for something refreshingly versatile, this one's worth a close look. So grab your helmet, and let's get into it. First off, let's talk about where the Vulcan S fits into Kawasaki's lineup. Unlike the bigger, more traditional cruisers like the Vulcan 900 or the massive Vulcan 1700 Voyager, the Vulcan S has always carved its own path with its sportier DNA and approachable ergonomics. For 2025, Kawasaki has doubled down on what riders love most: a blend of sporty performance, everyday comfort, and modern styling. At the heart of the 2025 Vulcan S is the same trusted 649cc parallel twin engine that's shared DNA with the Ninja 650. This engine has a proven track record for being smooth, responsive, and surprisingly spirited for a cruiser. It produces around 61 horsepower and 45 pound-feet of torque, which means you're getting strong low-end pull but enough top-end to have fun on twistier roads or longer highway stretches. Whether you're commuting through city traffic, cruising down coastal roads, or just heading out for a weekend escape, the Vulcan S makes it all feel effortless. One of the standout features that's always set the Vulcan S apart is Kawasaki's ERGO-FIT system, and it's still here for 2025. If you're not familiar with it, ERGO-FIT allows riders to tailor the bike's ergonomics to suit their body size and riding style. There are adjustable foot peg positions, different seat heights, and handlebar options that make this bike genuinely accommodating for riders of all shapes and sizes. It's an absolute game changer, especially if you're on the shorter or taller side and struggle to find a cruiser that feels just right. When it comes to handling, the Vulcan S doesn't disappoint. Thanks to its sporty heritage, it feels lighter and more nimble than most traditional cruisers. The steel perimeter frame gives it a planted feel in corners, while the low-slung seat height, just under 28 inches, makes it super confidence-inspiring when you're at a stoplight or maneuvering in tight spots. The suspension setup remains practical, a 41mm telescopic front fork and an offset laydown rear shock with preload adjustability. It's not overly plush but strikes a good balance between comfort and control, soaking up everyday bumps without feeling floaty. Braking is handled by a single 300mm front disc with a twin-piston caliper and a 250mm rear disc. ABS is standard, which is always reassuring for newer riders or those who ride year-round in unpredictable weather. Kawasaki has also refined the throttle response for 2025 to make it even smoother, giving you more confidence when rolling on or off the gas in traffic. Now let's talk about the design, because the Vulcan S has always had a unique look that sets it apart from chrome-heavy, retro-styled cruisers. For 2025, Kawasaki hasn't radically changed the formula, but you'll notice sharper lines, updated color schemes, and a few subtle tweaks that give it a slightly more modern edge. This year's color options include a deep metallic matte carbon gray, an emerald green that nods to Kawasaki's sport bike heritage, and a sleek pearl white that really pops in sunlight. The low-profile headlight has been slightly redesigned with a more aggressive housing, and the LED tail light remains stylish and bright. The instrument cluster combines an analog tachometer with a digital LCD that gives you all the essentials at a glance: a gear indicator, fuel range, clock, and an eco-riding indicator for those looking to squeeze out every last mile. Another thing riders appreciate about the Vulcan S is its approachability. At about 500 pounds wet, it's not intimidating to maneuver, even for newer riders or those moving up from smaller bikes. The clutch is light, the gear shifts are positive, and the seating position is neutral enough for both laid-back cruising and more spirited rides. So what's the 2025 Vulcan S going to set you back? Depending on the market and any extra dealer fees, the MSRP starts around $7,899. That makes it one of the most affordable mid-sized cruisers with this level of customization and versatility. Kawasaki also offers a range of genuine accessories, everything from windshields and saddlebags to passenger backrests and custom seats, so you can tailor the bike to your style and your riding needs. In terms of unique selling points, the Vulcan S continues to stand alone in its class with that ERGO-FIT system. No other cruiser offers this level of ergonomic adjustability out of the box, and it makes a real difference in comfort on longer rides. Combine that with a Ninja-inspired engine, lightweight handling, and approachable price tag, and you've got a bike that really bridges the gap between sporty commuter and classic cruiser. If you're the kind of rider who wants to dip a toe into the cruiser world without sacrificing modern performance or everyday practicality, the Vulcan S is still one of the smartest choices out there. It's a bike that feels just as comfortable pulling up at a cafe copyright as it does leaning into a sweeping curve out in the countryside. So, who's this bike for? Honestly, it's for riders who want a cruiser that's not weighed down by excess bulk or outdated styling. It's for folks who want something easy to ride, easy to personalize, and fun enough to keep you smiling even after the novelty wears off. If you're upgrading from a smaller bike or switching from a standard or sport bike, you'll probably feel right at home on the Vulcan S. Before we wrap up, here's a quick pro tip. If you're thinking about getting one, definitely take the time to try the different ERGO-FIT configurations at your local dealer. It's worth that extra bit of setup to get the foot pegs and bars dialed in just for you. It transforms the ride. Alright, that's it for our look at the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan S. Let us know in the comments, have you ridden one? Are you thinking about adding it to your garage this season? If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Wheel Relevant, and ring that bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. Until then, ride safe, stay curious, and I'll catch you on the next one.